Okay, we're here today at Mostly Mutts. We're here today with Sarah and with Jag. Now, Jag is a poster child for what Mostly Mutts is all about. They specialize in dealing in some of the trickiest, most difficult cases of animals that would never make it out of another shelter alive. Jag is actually paralyzed on the back end. Tell us a little bit about how Jag got here and how Jag became the mascot for Mostly Mutts.
So we don't know much about his life before Mostly Mutts rescued him, but he came to us already paralyzed, and he got so attached to our executive director who was fostering him that she actually ended up adopting him. And now he's kind of our mascot. You'll see him at our big events. He's gone with me to elementary schools to talk about rescue. So he is always at Tammy's side. And if he can't find Tammy, he's going to be barking. He'll let you know.
So he would have never made it out of another shelter alive and all
So
that.
a lot of times animal control facilities just don't have the resources, and people will not typically adopt a dog who is paralyzed in the back end, wears a diaper. I mean, he requires some special care. So these types of dogs typically don't get adopted directly from animal control facilities, and that's where Mostly Mutts comes in. We come in and give them a safe place to recuperate as much as they can and find a loving home, because we can kind of take a little extra time with them.
Excellent. Well, let's talk about what we can do maybe a little further upstream to prevent this from happening. Let's talk about spay and neuter right now. What can people do right now to help to ensure that less animals make it into the shelters to start with?
The very best thing that pet owners can do for their pet's health and well-being is to spay and neuter their pet. In the state of Georgia, we have an incredible pet overpopulation problem. People don't get their dogs and cats spayed and neutered, and what happens when you don't get them spayed and neutered? They get out, they get pregnant, they impregnate other dogs, and then we have puppies that we have to find homes for, or kittens. I mean, we're just getting out of kitten season right now, and every year it's more and more kittens because people don't take the time and the expense of spay and neuter seriously. So that's the number one thing that people can do to ensure that we go out of business. I mean, I would love to say that someday in the future there's no need for Mostly Mutts anymore because there is no pet overpopulation problem in the state of Georgia.
Well, I don't think that day's coming anytime soon
Unfortunately,
because
no.
of everything that goes on. But folks, you can make a difference. So find out what you can do about spaying or neutering your animal to make sure that we don't end up with more of them in the shelters.